Ladies and gentlemen, this is a secret that I'm going to reveal today. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Here are some clues that the Mandela effect is not about changes. It's much worse than that.
What's
And
up
thank
with
you.
Sonic?
Hi. Okay, so when his arms turned flesh color and lost the blue, it changed in the video game. But now the video game, 1991, has the blue arms again.
It's impossible to say that the video game changed. This video game belongs on this earth. That's how it was made.
What about the Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog? You remember the Adventures, the old one from the '90s, that cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that.
That's the cartoon that I grew up with. Look, it's got him. He's got tan arms in that cartoon. See?
Oh, no, it's
Yep.
weird. No, he was all blue except for his belly and his face.
Esther remembers all blue. It's because on her earth, the Sonic was all blue. Same as this earth.
So the flesh arms look
Wait,
weird to you?
Brian, stop. IMDb, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, blue arms. Look. Right there. Right there, Brian.
Where?
Stop scrolling. Up. The long one. The square right there. The yellow background one.
Oh, what? No. That's so weird.
I think it's in the process of flipping back.
What do you remember? I'm asking my daughter real quick. What do you remember Sonic the Hedgehog having? Did he have these skin-colored arms, or were they blue? Were they blue or like this? What do you remember? You played the game before.
Yeah, it was blue.
You remember them being blue?
Yeah.
There's a possibility she got here before us.
All right. Well, she remembers them being blue.
Thank you, Avalon.
Thank you,
You're
Avalon.
welcome.
So we're just going to say someone else covered this, but there's two changes here, so we're going to cover it again.
I was
Not
unaware.
only did I see it covered, but I
Yeah.
saw it before I knew of the term Mandela effect. I
What?
noticed the change and I was confused by it because I always thought it was, a certain way, and now it's not.
Wow.
Okay, that's us shifting it.
Here's another proof that the Mandela effect started before 2008.
Different times, though.
This is crazy because this one's new to me, Jeff.
Really?
It's
Well,
yeah,
okay.
that's exactly. We all see things at different times.
Listen,
Yeah,
we
it's
already
crazy.
have answers in the chat. You didn't even read yet. And Adam for Christ says Yul Brenner, YULEBRE.
Okay, so I had a personal ME today. I was talking with my kids' mom, and we were talking about how we used to feed crickets to the alligators. Well, she doesn't, baby alligators. That was behind her grandparents' pond, and she remembers mushrooms. I remembered crickets. We fed them crickets. She swears by mushrooms.
Wow. That's a big difference, too.
I
A
know.
living creature versus, well, it's a living organism, but it's a vegetable. So.
Well, then again, she's not affected by any of these effects either, like the Lord's Prayer or anything. It was. She says that she doesn't say trespasses. She says the other one now. What's the other? What is it now?
Well, there's lots. There's debts
Forgive
and
us our
debtors.
debts as we forgive our debtors. Yeah.
This is what I was trying to warn people about. This is what I mean when I say the Mandela effect is not about changes. It's much worse than just changes. Well, Brian McFarland, you just met a different version of your ex-wife.
No.
Yeah. Oh, but wait, it gets worse. Jeff, time to chime in.
Yep. So after she showed me this, I went and checked the Sonic doll that I had. And that Sonic doll originally had the flesh-colored arms. Well, if you go to the next slide, you could see what it has now.
So, next slide, Brian.
Okay. No, he didn't have blue arms. They were tan.
Yeah, well, Jeff's doll has blue arms now that used to have flesh tone.
It was flesh when I got it.
Yeah, it was flesh toned. Yeah.
So I think it's flipping back, or it has flipped back.
That's insane, Jeff.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he freaked out on the phone. I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Now, hang on. I may have some residue here, Sandy. Can I show this one real quick?
Yeah.
So if you look, here's one picture. You see the flesh-colored arms on this one?
Yeah.
Again, you see flesh-colored arms on this picture. So maybe it's in the process of changing.
I don't know, but
Like in the movie, if you watch the movie, he's got blue arms.
Yeah, the movie has blue arms. I do know that. But wait, stop. Google Play Sonic the Hedgehog. Or no, he's got flesh arms there too. All I know is that when this first changed, everyone was showing the game from the original Sega Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog, and the arms were flesh, and now they're blue again.
Different companies made different decisions because travelers from our Earth came here and made a different Sonic the way they remember it. And this is how residual evidence is created. It's by us, people that came here from our planet.
I don't know. Maybe they're both. Maybe it depends on the artist, you know? I don't know. Maybe they're both. Maybe it depends on the artist, you know?
Well, like I said, all I know
weird.
is that the game itself flipped back to blue.
Being that I kind of have a bullseye on me.
Here's evidence of Stavely talking nonsense about buildings moving by themselves and burning flags. Here's a bonus clip for you that I found on 4th of July. This is how Stavely is digging a hole for himself.
And same with the Shazam movie. Me and my brother, we can remember parts of the movie, but now they say it doesn't exist.
Your memories are correct. This guy is not crazy. I watched the Shazam movie for myself, but on a different Earth.
But being that I kind of have a bullseye on me.
The ramifications that are going on that we're just assuming like, well, it must have always been that building must have always been that name because it's
Well, that's a big one. Buildings are a big one for people, and businesses all over the country all of a sudden changing overnight, and people not ever seeing the construction done, the painting done, or any of this.
Hey Brian, how did that building move? Did it have legs or the building just appeared out of nowhere? Because you said your reality is fluid and metal statues can move by themselves. That's crazy to say.
Being that I kind of have a bullseye on me, and not to crush anybody's dreams today with all their patriotism running around, but I was thinking I should do a live stream and just burn like every flag of every nation. I would love to do that.
Oh man,
I would offend people so much, and I don't give a damn, man, because it's such a deep. Do a live stream and just burn like every flag of every nation. But being that I kind of have a bullseye on me.
What an idiot.